Hey everybody, so it's day 38 of playing chess here on chess.com. We're currently sitting at 1590 in our elo, so close to 1600. Let's see if we can have a good game today. All right, let's get started. All right, perfect, here we go. So we got a 1600 opponent who plays d4. I guess we'll have to play d5. I haven't learned anything else yet. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's called the Blackmar Gambit. Never played against this before. I mean, yeah, let's take, I guess. And then knight there. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna just develop. Knight f6. He goes there. What if I push the pawn? He has to take with the bishop, and then his pawn on f3 prevents the development of the knight. Because if I take, he develops the knight. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Also, maybe bishop f5. Knight c6. Attacking the pawn. Looks decent. How does he prevent that? So what if I take the pawn, he develops the knight, and I pin the knight? I think that's okay. Maybe this is heavy prep, or, you know, or not so good, but we'll find out, I guess. I'm inclined to take here because this is hanging. Okay, I see the problem. If I take, he'll take there. So what if I develop the knight? He can't really push. Wait, can he? Yeah, sorry. He can push. He definitely can push. Now the question is, develop, push here or there. I don't seem to be in very big trouble. Although, knight here, he's going to pin. He has ideas of pushing, right? So what if I play a weird move like c6, and then knight goes to d7, and then develop this way? That could be an idea. If I take and he's going to take, it's just not good. Can't really do anything there. There's no check. Knight protects. I mean, I have this check. Then bishop e2. No, but then my rook's hanging. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's play this. It's a bit of a weird move, but maybe if we can have e6 and c6, and then, as we said, something like this, should be fine. Now, if he develops the bishop, I just play the knight, I think. Also, I get rid of this. This pawn controls this knight pretty well. No knight jumps. I think that's all right, and we are up a pawn. He's most likely gonna castle queenside. His kingside doesn't look too good. Yeah, I think he's gonna castle on the next move. So he defends the pawn. And now maybe I just play e6 and I get castled, and we do something like this. Knight d7 or e6 are the two moves that I'm considering. E6 opens up my bishop, and then knight d7. It's just a developing move. For some reason, e6 looks better. He's gonna castle. But the good thing about this structure is that this pawn advancement is very unlikely. Just have too many things on d5. Question is, do I want to develop here or here? I don't know, for some reason. Well, this is whatever. d6 doesn't appeal to me as much as e7 for some reason. I think the bishop is just better placed there. If I go here, here, and I castle, he goes there. I can just do this. Okay, let's play here. I could also just go g6 if he tries to do this stuff. Develop the knight. And maybe wait for castles, you know, stay flexible. Also, this would be nice, opening up the c file to attack the king. So maybe that's something I'm gonna look into right now. 95. He definitely doesn't wanna. He wants to keep the two bishops for sure, especially in this type of position. Knight d7, queen b6. Okay, so yeah. What if I threaten to eliminate the bishop? He could go back and take there, but I mean, I don't know about that. Also, if we can get his bishop off this diagonal, we could take it ourselves. And then, you know, if he's not careful, he'll get skewered there. So knight, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to castle into his attack. That's what it feels like. Knight d7. I'm going to play this first. So knight d5, exchange, and if not, I take a bishop. So knight here. We open up the c file. I like the look of that because then I can also place my knight on c6 or d7, so I have more options. So here, could go here, intermezzo, and then when I would have to do this. But that looks alright. He does have quite a bit of attack here. So maybe I should consider castling queenside. I don't know. What if I just defend with the rook here in f8? This weakens this pawn too much, and I haven't castled. So maybe this is a bit too early now that I think about it. Maybe I should have just, you know, put the knight on d7 and been ready to castle either way after I move the queen. Yeah, I bet the game review will say this is inaccurate, but we'll have to see. Also, how about this? Rook there, let's say, takes. Check here. Is that too crazy? Then I would be forking the rooks. And yeah, I don't see how he bullies me. You know, how he gets through. So maybe it's not interesting. Should we go for that? Is that too much? Okay, so take the bishop. Check here. And then he doesn't have any checks that I can see. The rooks are forked. And yeah, I'm going to go for that. I'm gonna go for that. There's no mates. There's not really any checks here. Okay. This might be crazy, but I mean, after this is protected twice. These pieces are connected, and his rooks are forked. Is that crazy or what? I am noticing this though. Didn't notice that before. Okay. So if I take a rook, he's gonna go check. And after this, it's very interesting. Takes, check, or let's calculate this first. My only moves are well, I could go back. It's interesting. So let's say here, check here. And he doesn't really have that, you know, doesn't really have much there. That's interesting. Or say here, check, and say I go here. Just have this. Just do this. I feel like I'm gonna do that. It might look crazy, but I don't know. Okay, so what if I just move out the way? This is controlling this. I'm on a dark square, so there's no discovered attacks. And I'm up 2 pieces, right? So, I mean, okay. So he takes the knight with a discovered attack. How about this? How about this move? He takes this. So what about this move? He doesn't have this check. Kind of like that, if I'm honest with you. This is an annoying pawn that we'll have to deal with. If I just develop the knight, though, I can get castled there pretty quickly. So what if I move the queen? Let's go here. There's no other checks. This is covered. You know, thankfully. But I gotta be careful. Okay. I want to get rid of this pawn. Where does he have it? He has a check here now. He also could have a check there. Okay. Back rank is covered. That's important. This is covered. The only thing is this. But I feel I have this check. He's going to go over. And then I have this, which forces him to go back. Or I have this, check, block. That looks good. Just block. This pawn is strong. I mean, I want to get rid of this so I can have the d7 square. It's a pretty crazy game. My king's going for a walk, that's for sure. Right, so he saw the idea of exchanging queens, right? But now if I take this, right? He doesn't have this. Just feel like I'm getting my pieces out. So let's do that, I think. I go here. There's not really any attacks. Got 7 minutes on the clock. He's got almost 13. It's good that we have the increment. Okay, so I guess he wants to do this. What if we just do this? What if we just do that? Because he wanted to, get really active there. This knight would be nicely placed somewhere here, probably. Okay, so he wants to go here. If I just do this, I don't see the problem. I don't have any knockout blows that I can see. So I'm just gonna develop the knight. Now the rooks are connected as well. If he goes here, I just go here. Although, I do want to, get my rook probably to the d file and then manually castle the king. His back rank is weak, let's say, if he moves the rook anywhere. It's not a problem yet because the knight is there. Could become a problem though. So we're up a rook. Same pawn structure, symmetrical, except we have an extra rookie. Okay, this bishop controls the knight, so I don't see any danger, let's say. So what about rook d8 and then getting out of there? Let's do this. Let's do this and then maybe this. How about that? So I go here. You might want to go here. Although after this move, I don't know what he's doing. He's taking a pawn. But then the knight takes, okay. Okay, now I have this idea. Hold on. This is looking good. Does he have any checks? That's the first question. No, he does not. So after I played bishop f6, threatening checkmate, if he moves the knight, I take. And if he goes like something like this, the bishop is not hanging, but I can do this and double up. He wants to take here. I don't see the big threat. I think this is a good intermediate move. Queen's unprotected. Also, this is an idea now. Knight's pinned. So I go here, attacking the pinned piece. he takes, and I take. And then my rook's also getting open. Double attack here. I think this is game over. Let me just double check everything. Knight c5. I don't see his checks. I don't think he has any checks. And I'm just going to take everything. Okay, knight c5. Hold on. Attacking both. He takes, I take. I could do that. Let's see that. He takes with the queen. So he takes with the queen. I take. And then... that's annoying. Hold on. Takes with the queen. I take his queen, he takes my queen, and then... That is... that's tricky, huh? Darn. That's really tricky. What if I get the other rook involved? Just to take here. That's quite a resource, huh? Okay, I gotta start, you know, I gotta pay attention. Gotta focus. After this, check here. Also, I could go... No, I can't. Bishop. Fucking bishop. So what if I go here and, you know, I pin the bishop, let's say? Okay, here queen takes. Take here. If he takes, I take. And I pin. That's so tactical. I don't know if I want to get into that stuff. So I'm just gonna go here. Yeah, it's way too tactical. It could work out, but I don't have the time to work all that out. Yeah. Okay. So I could go here, here, and here now. But then he takes here. Let's say here, 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 here. Hold on. Take the bishop. He's going to take back. I'm going to take the knight, pinning. If he takes... then I'm going to take. Oh, but he's looking at this. No, hold on. What am I talking about here? Here, here, here. Check. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Rook spinned. If he takes, I take with check. And then it's just, you know. Oof, we win that. We win that tactically. And that was good. Wow. That was a cool game. I can't say anything else. That was just a cool game. Honestly, very tactical. But I'm pretty happy there. Let's take a look at the game review. Okay, no brilliant moves, one great move, 87.4 accuracy, and we played like a 2000. Hey, that's where we headed. Okay, so we accepted the gambit, knight f6 is book. We took that, and then again. I keep doing it, playing a lot of book moves in openings that I've never played on in openings that I've never played before. Wow, I didn't expect c6 to be the best move, but hey, that's cool. e6 is cool. This is a mistake. For which reason? Pinning. Okay. Oh, so knight d5 was the best move. So I shouldn't be too harsh on myself then. Okay, cool. That's a mistake. It's a blunder. And that's a great move. Wow, I'm so happy we found that. So he takes, this is forced. Excuse me. And he pushes, and this is a miss. Okay, so let's see. What's the best move? No, sorry. My best move in this case. Taking with the pawn, and then having... But I thought like maybe like something like this here. Queen f8. Very interesting. So what if he takes? Rook takes, this takes. Bishop g5. Ah, bishop g5 at the end there. Very interesting. Very cool. Yeah, should have considered taking the pawn. I was just being very greedy. Okay, so this is the best move, and this is the best move. We get rid of that annoying pawn. That was the best move as well, which I'm happy to see. We developed. Best move. Okay, so the knight c5 does work out, but let's see it in action. So I thought queen takes here was strong. Oh, what am I talking about? No. This is not the position. Okay. Yeah. No, never mind. Forget it. I thought we were at the right position. But here, yeah. So here he would take, and I thought like I would take here. Queen takes e5. Ah, but it's check. That's the problem. Problem is that this is check. Right. So that's I'm happy I spotted that because queen takes was very strong. So we just played a normal move, and then this is the best move. Cool. So we finished in style. Yeah, you couldn't really do much here, right? We would just trade, and this is, yeah, I mean, if this isn't winning, I don't know what is, right? Rook f8, bishop g7, very solid. Up two pieces, basically. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. That was a pretty cool game, if I say so myself. I'm pretty happy with that game. One of the better games I think I've had in this series we've done. So yeah, we're this close to getting to 1600. We're at 1599, but that's all right. It's part of the journey. We're climbing our way slowly, and doesn't matter if it's just one game at a time, right? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody tomorrow with some more chess. Peace.